So, Joe, you are more on the stance that love is real.
Yeah, I think it's real, but you know, at the same time, I think that you know, like I said, people, they kind of either approach it either too open-mindedly or too closed-mindedly, where they walk into a relationship and they think, I have to wait 6 months because everybody's told me to wait 6 months before we do anything serious, because people have told me that I have to, and I can't, you know, regardless of how passionate I feel, I have to restrain myself. Or vice versa, people feel like, you know, my mom told me that I'm not allowed to do anything until I'm married.
Right.
So, but, you know, forget her, you know, I'm going to do what I want to do. So let's go do bad things, you know, 3 days into a relationship, and then that just screws everything over.
Wow, I love everything you're saying right now. It's such an actor response, but also such a realist, like, it's so true. Society tells us that we're not supposed to have sex till we're married, according to religion and our parents. And then there's the whole thing about following your instincts and listening to what feels right, you know?
Right, yeah.
It's so unnatural to ask someone that we do something specific at a certain time. It's just not realistic. I feel like if we're really gonna live our lives and enjoy each other, it should be about spending time with someone who's your best friend, your buddy, someone you can hang out with and have fun with. So anyways, okay, let's get a little more serious and personal here.
Let's do it.
So Joe, you're in a relationship.
I am, yeah. I thank God my girlfriend isn't listening, or else I wouldn't be.
Why is that? Just because?
Oh no, we just started dating, you know, like about a month ago.
Ooh,
so
okay.
Not even 3 weeks ago, I should say. It was 3 weeks yesterday, actually.
What's her name?
Her name is Chloe.
Chloe, if you're listening, your boyfriend's really cute.
She's actually at my rehearsal right now.
Oh, okay. So she's an actress as well?
She's an animation major, actually. She's stage managing the show I'm in right now.
Oh,
actually,
cool.
She does a lot of student theater, too.
David, you're going through kind of like a transition right now with your...
Yeah, you know, it's funny you say that about the void, because I'm actually going through a divorce, and you know, my wife just moved out, and so I'm having those feelings for the first time. I've been married for 15 years, and so even though we might have taken trips or been away from each other for 3 or 4 weeks at a time, just knowing that somebody's coming home, you know, there's a comfort level about being in a relationship. Even if you're not spending a whole lot of time together, even if you're both working, just the fact that I come home and she's sleeping next to me is enough. It's like I know, you know, that I'm in a relationship. I have, you know, there's a comfort level of just being in that. And now for the first time in a long time, I'm feeling that void. So it's interesting that you bring that up, because I was just thinking about that this weekend.
So when you're single and ready to mingle, does that mean, and this question is for both of you guys, does that mean that you should get out on the town and put yourself out there and
Why
meet?
not?
Yeah?
Life is short.
Or does it mean that it's gonna happen, it's meant to be, and like, you know, this guy is gonna find you and you don't need to necessarily get out there and like find him?
I think like if you got to put that energy out there, you know, if you want what you want, then let it be known, you know.
I think you are so right. What do you think about that? I mean, like,
I'm new to this. So, I would just say I really don't know what to say. I think that you can meet people in so many different ways.
Right.
I mean, it could be totally random. You know, it could be a setup. I mean, it could be internet. Who knows? You know, how many different ways, and from classes or from work. But I think that, you know, attraction it's something. I don't know if you can really try to make attraction happen. It just happens.
right.
So
There's
you're either
that spark.
attracted to somebody or not, and if you're lucky, it goes both ways in a very, you know, strong way, and with similar personalities, and you know, and you have a lot of fun.
But
Yes.
first you have to try and see. You have to
See,
put
I
yourself
like
out there.
that. I like what you're saying, Nicole. Having that attitude of everything is going to happen and he'll find me is maybe a little too passive.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to, you know, actually mingle in order to
Yeah, why not?
to like find the guy.
Be social, go out, have fun.
Do you feel like it's more like your job or like?
I think it could happen both ways. I think I've seen it happen both ways. I mean, it's if a girl's interested in a guy, she will put herself in front of him and make sure that she gets noticed. And guys will notice when a girl does that. And if a guy is really attracted to a girl, he's got to make a move, man. That's the way I look at it.
There you have it, from straight from director David Crabtree. So, okay, we were talking about love tonight and how, you know, is love an illusion? Does it have something to do with time and the setting? And I know earlier you'd mentioned to me that you had known someone that had a similar situation where it was the setting.
Well, I hope it's not the setting. I hope it will last beyond that. But my cousin went to study abroad in Buenos Aires, and I guess a month into it, she met someone, and it seems like it's getting pretty serious. And I don't know if it has to do with the location, or you know, hopefully when they get back, it's going to be the same.
Beautiful Buenos Aires.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens when they get back. But
that's really cool. And that
maybe the setting contributed to, you know, their relationship. But
yeah, that goes along with what we were talking about. Yeah. So are you thinking that it maybe is because they met out there in this amazing study abroad program?
I haven't really talked to her about him at all. I've actually just seen photos on Facebook, but they look quite happy and they look they look like they're in love. So
I like that dark makeup. Are you going out with a boy tonight or what?
I don't know. Maybe.
For all you listeners, Carly is newly single. She is blonde and super, super sexy.
Thank you.
So
that's sweet.
So Carly and I actually had to do a research project for school, and it does actually have a little bit to do with love because our project involved going to the Sky Bar and researching the Sky Bar. And so we did that lovingly. And basically we realized that, well, what did we realize? We liked the Sky Bar overall. And we liked that the Sky Bar liked us because there was like a line of people outside when we got there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to talk a little bit about what happened?
Well, it seems as though they only let people in that they find attractive. You've been there more than me, so that was my first time, but I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it too.
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot of fun. We got there and there was a bunch of people outside basically, and Carly looked really pretty.
Oh.
And I was wearing some tight little number myself. And we got there and the door man just kind of like offered us to come in and open the rope for us while everyone else was just kind of like standing there waiting to get in, and we're not allowed to go in. So we thought that was interesting and awesome.
It's nice to be a lady, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you for having me here. I had fun.
Thank you so much for coming.
I wish I had more time.
I know. I hope you come back again, and I hope that we go to the Sky Bar again.
We are.
Yes.
Because we need some more information for our project.
Yeah, we are going because we need more information for our project. So Carly and I will be seen at the Sky Bar this week. Lean Ins with Lexi on KLMU. Thank you so much for coming in the studio.
Oh,
it's been awesome to have you.